So welcome to the next video in this series. In this video I'm going to talk about creating a structure and how to stay on track with your creative goals. So Rome wasn't built in a day, and either is your creative success. There's no artist in history that has become an overnight success. That doesn't exist. There's always a huge body of work that comes up to that point, and then things break through and they're recognised for their work. So that's true. I'll give you two examples of that. One is called the 10,000 hour rule, which is a concept that it takes about 10,000 hours to master your craft. The other concept is a study of 500 famous compositions where they worked out that there was a 10 years of what they call a 10-year silence before this piece of work was created by Mozart and other famous composers, where they believe in this period they're developing, growing, working, and they reach a point of mastery and things kind of lift off from there. So it's really important to be able to stay on track with your creative work. Some people think that creativity shouldn't be constrained into a structure. So I'm going to dispel that myth that creativity needs to just kind of flow in and flow out, and all you've got to do is be this vessel for it to come through you. That's true, but you need to make time and space to be available when that happens. A few examples of that are Leonard Cohen, the singer, songwriter and poet. He had a daily practice of writing for 5 hours. Mozart used to compose for 4 hours a day and give music lessons for 4 hours a day. Philip Glass, the composer, has a regular work week where he works 9 to 5 on his composition. He goes to his music room and he just works away. And there are countless other examples of this. If you read any biography of any well-known artist, you will see that there is this period of quite a firm, strong creative practice. And that's what I believe is absolutely vital. And that's what I want to teach you and others in this course, is how to develop that structure. So I'm going to run through that really quickly with you now. In the course, I spend about 3 to 4 hours going through this whole process. You actually go through the process of creating this. You walk out of the course with this in place and ready to go. The first step is to create a 6-month plan, which is what I've got up here on my wall. 6-month plan is really important because it's a time frame that your mind can conceive of and understand and process and say, yep, okay, I understand that, I can imagine that, that's tangible and doable. The next thing you do is break your goals down into monthly increments, or you create a series of events that get you to your goal. Next thing is to break those goals down into weekly goals. Next thing is to create a daily practice. The fifth thing is to write out your weekly tasks at the beginning of the week that's coming up. And the sixth thing is to write a declaration of the things you're going to do that week and commit to them. So that is as brief as I can be going through that series of steps. Like I said, in the course we're going into way more detail on every single one of those points, and that helps you create a solid structure that you can understand, you can see, you can feel, and seems achievable and is absolutely achievable. And you walk out of the course with it. So that's amazing. So I hope that's helpful. If you can remember those steps and go ahead and do it for yourself, do it at home right now, or come to the course and do it. So the next video, I'm going to talk about the very next important part. So we've got mindset sorted. We're taking action. We've got goals. We've just made this incredible plan. The next thing, and we're sticking to it. If you're still struggling, if you're falling off the wagon even after that, there are some really crucial questions you need to ask yourself. They're going to be in the next video. So I'll see you there. See ya. So these are two really important questions, and they can also be really confronting. So if you answer those questions honestly, you're probably on track to start moving through that stuff and changing how you do everything involving your creative practice.